The effects of populism on democracy essay. Essay on the effects of populism on democracy for students and children in English. Introduction. Populism is a political ideology that focuses on the interests and opinions of the common people, rather than those of the elite or the establishment. While populism can be a positive force in promoting democratic participations and representations, it can also have negative effects on democracy. In this essay, we will explore the effects of populism on democracy, including its impact on institutions, participation, and representation. Impact on democratic institutions. One of the key effects of populism on democracy is its impact on democratic institutions. Populist leaders often claim to represent the will of the people, but their actions can undermine the principles of democracy. For example, populist leaders may use executive powers to bypass the legislative process, weaken the independence of the judiciary, or restrict freedom of the press. These actions can weaken the checks and balances that are essential for a functioning democracy. Impact on democratic participation. Populism can also have an impact on democratic participation. On the one hand, populism can encourage greater citizens' engagement in politics, as it promotes the idea that ordinary people can make a difference. On the other hand, populism can also discourage participation, as it can create a polarized political environment where those who do not support the populist leader are seen as enemies of the people. Populism can also foster a sense of anti-establishment sentiment, which can lead to a distrust of political institutions and a reluctance to participate in democratic processes. Impact on democratic representation. Another effect of populism on democracy is its impact on democratic representation. Populist leaders often claim to represent the interest of the common people, but in reality, their policies may only benefit a narrow segment of the population. Populist leaders may also use rhetoric that is divisive or exclusionary, which can lead to the marginalization of certain groups in society. This can undermine the principles of democratic representation, which requires that all citizens have an equal say in the political process. In conclusion, populism can have both positive and negative effects on democracy. While populism can promote greater citizens' participation and representation, it can also undermine democratic institutions and lead to a polarized political environment. It is important for democratic societies to recognize the potential dangers of populism and to work to promote democratic principles and values. This can include strengthening democratic institutions, encouraging citizens' participation, and promoting inclusivity and diversity in political representation. Ultimately, a healthy democracy requires a balance between the interest of the people and the principles of democratic governance.